no, it was over a grand to change by one day. One day.
What is up, YouTube?
Hello. We are on today to have a little chat about our progress and give you guys an update. We have shoots coming up, so just give you a bit of a background,
A little insight into what we are currently doing with our current progress and our goals for the end of the year.
Yeah. So we're chilling out here on the couch. I'm gonna have a little chat.
Yes.
About it all.
So we are 2 weeks out from our Stephen Black shoot in Belfast. So things are getting nasty now.
Yeah. And then we are 4 weeks out from a shoot in Dubai. Well, actually multiple shoots in Dubai.
Yeah.
So we have a villa shoot. We have a yacht shoot, which is very exciting.
And then the next day then we're doing a gym shoot. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's gonna be full on. And we're actually, when we arrive in Dubai, we're getting straight off the plane and going straight to the shoot. So yeah.
It's going to be a long flight with no food and probably just liters of water to help with water retention.
So it worked out a little bit all over the place in that sense. But look, it's the way it is, and we gotta just get over it.
We'll manage it. But yeah, the flight lands at 8 in Dubai, and the shoot starts at 8 in the villa. So we will have to put our makeup on the flight on the way over, and then
basically just
get changed, and just go and
But it was so before we decided to do this shoot, we were already going over to Dubai to a work conference, and when we decided to do this shoot, we were like, okay, we'll do it. And then we were like, oh, the dates don't really match up. And then we were like, well, maybe we can change the dates. We can change the flights. Oh no, it was over a grand to change by one day. One day. So we were like, nah, there's literally no point.
I just can't justify spending €1,000 to be there a few hours earlier.
Absolutely not. That's Christmas out the window.
Yeah, exactly.
So we're just gonna make it work. Gotta make it work.
It'll be fine.
Yeah.
It'll be fine.
It'll be fine. So first up, anyway, is our Stephen Black photo shoot in Belfast. So it's just outside Belfast. We'll be heading up, staying over the night. And yeah, it's really exciting because he is the most amazing photographer. I've looked at his stuff for years, always wanted to do a shoot with him, and you as well. And I guess, this is our opportunity to do it.
So we're using the Stephen Black shoot as a little bit of a test week for our peak week. So we'll trial out, see how the body responds to a certain amount of carbs and water, etc. And then we'll know exactly what way we need to tweak things then coming into our shoot for Dubai.
Yeah.
So it'll be fun. And we get to try out some different outfits and different sceneries and different backdrops for the shoot as well, because he has an epic studio there. So really looking forward to it. Yeah.
It's going to be class. And I think Stephen Black is very... the way he shoots, it's a bit more harsh. It's more like muscle definition. It's kind of a little bit more edgy and alternative. So it's quite
it's more
our
a vibe.
So the shoots will all be quite different, but very exciting. But the two of us have literally been in a flurry trying to figure out what to wear, because obviously we need multiple outfits.
The hardest part
it is
trying to style for a shoot.
Whatever about the prep and the low calories and the training, we can deal with that, but the clothes, lads, is the most stressful thing. Figuring out what's going to look right on your body and everything. Yeah, it's tricky. So
we've been on a cuff for just over 8 weeks now. So currently I am down 8.5 kilos.
That is insane.
Yeah.
Insane.
Yeah.
So what was your starting weight?
73. And I'm now 65. How many kilos is that?
I'm not good at maths. 8?
73. 8.
Is it 8? Lads.
Yeah.
You're looking for coaches and not mathematicians.
I was 64.7 yesterday. So so in around 8.3 kilos. Yeah, in around there.
Insane.
But feeling much better, feeling much leaner, much tighter. So I'm happy with the progress so far. So we have another 2 weeks to kind of just dial it in a little bit more and get as tight as possible. What's your current progress like?
Yeah, so for context, last year I came off a muscle building phase and I was 69 kg. Okay, so I'm quite small anyway. I'm generally a small framed person, always kind of have been, But for context, I am now 57.5 kg. So that is like in a year, it's space of a year, that's a lot gone. But when I started off first, I was 63 kg. So when I started this prep, that was where I was at. So yeah, still like a big amount for me, because I feel
Yeah.
like I'm getting lower now, so I'm getting down to the lower parts of the body fat for me. So obviously movement with that can be a bit slower. So it's about more about how I feel when I see my pictures, how much leaner I feel in myself, rather than looking at the scales all the time, because like we tell the ladies we train, the scales doesn't always give an accurate
Yeah.
representation of where you're at.
Yeah, so it's so important to do your progress pictures so you can actually visually see like your body changing, and also because you're in your body every day, you're looking at yourself every single day, you don't see the changes
Really hard to see
yeah,
it.
until you do your side by side pictures, and then you're like, okay, yes, there's been changes.
But yeah, I think we may look a bit different because we've been told by multiple people the last like 2 weeks that they've noticed a big change in
Yeah, I
how
think
we look.
other
So
people are other people are noticing now, so that's always a good sign.
yeah,
Gives you a bit of
true.
reassurance that it's working.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So yeah, so our current kind of training and cardio is slightly different for both of us. Lou has come off having a very nasty shoulder injury. So
Yeah, so about 9 weeks ago, I started doing some MMA just for something a bit fun, something very different, and I ended up rolling over and causing like nerve damage to my shoulder, and like hurting my hip flexor on the same side as well. So it's been a bit of a nightmare. So the past 8 weeks of my cut, I have not been able to do a single ounce of upper body training, which if anybody knows me will know upper body is like one of my
It's her jam.
favorite. It's my fave.
Lateral raises are her
Yeah.
her baby.
Yeah, so I've been doing 4 leg days and cardio for the past 8 weeks until this week. I have finally been allowed, given the all clear from the physio, I can start doing upper and lower. So my split is 2 upper, 2 lower now. Thank Jesus.
Yeah, mine is also, obviously I have no injury, so mine's up 2 upper, 2 lower. Then for us on our training days, we also have to do a 200 calorie post workout cardio session. So that's on the incline treadmill, and that's done every day we train. And then on days that we are not training in the gym, we do fasted cardio. So that's, we get up straight away in the morning before we go out for our walks, we get on our bike, we have a spin bike here. So we get on that for 150 calories on our non-training day. So that is kind of what we're at output wise, and 12,000 steps a day, which is tough. I always thought that, you know, obviously we coach a lot of women. We prioritize, like, tell them to prioritize getting steps, but it is very tricky, I think, when you are busy and you work for yourself and you work primarily sitting down, to obviously prioritize getting steps. So that's been something
I think the 12,000 steps is just time consuming as well. So when you have it already busy jam-packed day, you have to kind of like try and allow and allocate time as well.
But we've been really good with getting up in the morning and just getting out.
Eating the frog.
Yeah, early, because I think it's one of those things that if you leave it all to the end of the week, it's becoming like a thing for us where we're like, oh, we've got steps to catch up on. So we've just been trying to get them done early in the morning.
Yeah, so there's a really cool book by Brian Tracy, and it's called Eat the Frog. So the gist of it is, if you know you have to eat a frog in a day, the best time to eat it is just first thing in the morning to get it over and done with. So we've just been using that principle for the past couple of weeks, and getting our, like, the thing that takes us like the most amount of time or is kind of hanging over us for the day, which was steps. So getting that done first thing early in the morning before we start our day, so we have them like pre-banked up, and it takes a bit of pressure off us as well.
Definitely. Yeah. And I think it really helps just like your head for the day as well, because you've gotten some fresh air, you've gotten your steps, you feel like you've achieved something really early before like anything else is done for the day. So it's quite good.
We just get up that bit earlier and get it done, because once we kind of start coaching, we have like our day, it is really jam-packed.
It's gone.
It's gone. It goes by so fast as well. So we have been getting up earlier, going to bed earlier, which I think going to bed earlier is the biggest fat loss tip that anybody can do, because you can have your calories throughout the day, but if you stay up that little bit later, your eating window is much longer, and you just get hungrier, and then if it's another episode of Netflix, then it's more food, more snacks that your body wants. So bed early has been like a game changer for us to help on this cut as well.
And you know, it's been a game changer too, leaning into nutrition now, and we're just going to chat about that, is pushing out our breakfast. So
Yeah.
for us, again, it's all about our day is long. It's all about making our eating windows smaller. So for me, and I think you,
Hmm.
we're most hungry in the evening times. So if we stay up late, we're more inclined to snack. But in the mornings, yeah, I'm hungry, but I have my water and my coffee to keep me going until I have my breakfast. So I
Yeah.
think we've been pushing out our breakfast and it's been helping so much. I can't even explain, hasn't it?
Yeah. So like if you have a certain amount of calories to use, let's say you're on like 2,000 calories. So if you are cutting those calories down to say 1,600, you can feel much hungrier throughout the day if your eating window is really long. So by pushing out your first meal, it does make a massive difference because it reduces your eating window. So it's less kind of time throughout the day where you're feeling as hungry. So
Yeah.
it's been a game changer for us because we push out our breakfast and then we go to bed early. So it definitely shortens our eating window, which obviously helps with hunger and appetite too.
Yeah, because after dinner, I'm like, what are they? The gremlins? I'm like,
Yeah.
if you feed me after midnight, I'm like literally a demon. I just want to have something sweet. So I always allow my sweet snack for after my dinner. So I have that. And then it's kind of winding down and going to bed.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'd be right in the cupboards.
Yeah. And herbal teas do help a lot as well. We use
Mm.
Puka Relax tea. It kind of has a little bit of like a marshmallow root in it, so
It's kind of
it's
sweet.
kind of sweet. So that's nice to sip on in the evening time too, and it does help like curb the sugar cravings for something sweet after dinner. Um,
Absolutely. So
but yeah, like I think overall the body's recovering and like responding well from training. This week I will say I have a lot of DOMs because I haven't been able to train upper for
of
so long.
course.
So everything is sore, like trying to tie my hair up, like trying to do anything with my arms this week has been a bit of a
Your shoulders are actually feeling it now.
yeah, but it's nice as well to feel some DOMs too because obviously I couldn't train them for such a long period of
Mm,
time. But yeah, I think the body's responding well and recovering well, and just managing our stress is so important. And especially like your, I suppose like your recovery time. So like I said, bed early. When you sleep is when the body gets a chance to recover and repair. So making that sure that that's a priority. Taking our evening supplements,
mm-hmm.
like our bedtime stack
A
makes a
sleep
massive
stack,
difference.
yeah.
Yeah, sleep stack we're using and
And for me,
ashwagandha.
ashwagandha, yeah,
Yeah.
just because I'm a very like high strung, stressy, anxious person by nature, so it really helps me just wind down, I think.
Yeah, and then
Um,
we also are using like a B 12 complex too, and also a vitamin D spray. Because like when you are on lower calories, obviously you're not eating like the same amount of volume, and you don't have a massive amount of variety in your
and your
meals.
output's high too.
Yeah, so you want to make sure that you're looking after your immune system as well at the same time, and taking the bases with
That
that as well.
I am literally hell bent that I am not getting a cold or flu this winter season before
Yeah,
we go away. I'm like, I am not getting sick before these shoots. So literally, we have been
yeah.
trying to prioritize that. But yeah, it's also about in our food and our nutrition, making sure that we're including a lot of like veg to bulk it out, but also for those extra nutrients and stuff as well. So with our nutrition, obviously it varies week by week depending on what's going on. But for this week, I have been on a split. So during the week, from Monday to Friday, I'm on 1,300 calories, and on the weekend, I'm on 1,550. So it gives me a bit of a buffer and it gives me more calories at the weekend and more carbs at the weekend for when I'm like, I'm not saying we're not busy at the weekends, we are, but if we have a bit of downtime, it's great to have that extra bit of food because during the week, like, is the easiest time to bring calories down a little bit because you're busier.
Yeah, you're
You're yeah,
distracted
you're
so much.
distracted, you're
Yeah.
preoccupied. So and what about you?
I'm on basically the exact same as Kat, but I have an extra 100 calories. Yeah.
Bitch.
And it depends on your body as well. Like because I would have a bit more muscle mass, but I would have more weight as well. So it's like it's all relative to the body as well. So yeah, it's working really well for me. The scale is dropping, I'm getting leaner and tighter each week. But yeah, it's all relative. I have an extra 100 calories that she doesn't have, and sometimes I don't even use them because if we're kind of eating the same meals throughout the day, I'll just stick to whatever Kat is having because she's the planner. She sorts it all out, and I just cook it or eat whatever I'm given because it's
Lads,
easier for me.
I just love food. It is yeah, being a foodie is hard on a cut, but I will say, even though there are times when it is really tough, I think like I was saying to you before, I love the mental resilience
Hmm.
prepping for something brings. You know, you realize how strong you are mentally and you kind of, you know, you can really dig deep and it's like when you're talking about doing something you've never done to get something you've never got.
Yeah.
So I think it's really rewarding in that sense. Like it's tough, but it also teaches you how tough you are.
Yeah, but you also learn about like delayed gratification. So you might want something today, like I might want a bar of chocolate, or I might want like whatever
Always.
extra food, but delaying the gratification really is something that it's like a skill that you work on, because once we go and do the shoot and we feel really epic on the day, we get our pictures back, we'll be so happy that we delayed our gratification till after the shoot day. We'll go out and have a nice meal with the girls, and we'll have a bit of a chat and relax and have a cocktail. But delaying that gratification from now till then makes all the difference, and that's when, if you want something you've never had, you have to do something that you've never done.
Yeah. And talking about meal afterwards, we'll be bringing you along to Dubai and all the crack that's going to happen. And I am living to get into the Cheesecake Factory. I cannot wait. It's been on my mind since we went to Dubai the last time. So anybody who's ever been to the Cheesecake Factory in America, it's nice. It's not
okay.
It's not great, but
Yeah.
in Dubai, it's unreal.
Yeah, it's much better quality.
Yeah, it's just they have a really, really good menu, and they also have a slightly lower calorie menu too.
Yeah, they have a menu called the skinny menu, but it's like all of their like best kind of food options, but with like lower calories.
Yeah.
And like
They're
not
delish.
not stupidly ridiculously sized portions, which is great.
Yeah, and like with
But they're
chicken
so
burgers,
good.
like
Yeah, chicken pasta.
yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
That's
You can tell we are living for
hungry
this.
for it.
Well, look, we have our shoot in Belfast in 2 weeks' time, so we'll be bringing you along on our shoot day, and we'll be showing you our off-plan meal that we'll be having that evening, and
Very
hopefully
exciting.
squeezing in a Cosmo, because it's been a long time
Yeah,
since
just
we've
one
had.
Cosmo. We
yeah.
just love a Cosmo.
It's
lads.
just I just love the experience of having like a cocktail.
Yeah, it's an experience in itself. But yeah, so next week we're in for something spicy nutrition wise. So
Yeah, we actually will probably we'll probably do a little YouTube on that as well. It's protein sparing modified fast, so that is not going to be fun. It's going to be low calories, no carbs, but it's going to be that kind of last bit and that last push to get us as lean and as tight as possible for a shoot day. So if you are interested, we will bring you along on that journey next week.
Yeah, we'll fill you in on all that, and then yes, we'll be going straight into that, and then going straight into our peak week, our test peak week for our Stephen Black shoot. So yeah, it's all very exciting. It's scary, but it's exciting. So pray that when our clothes come, that one, they fit us, because I don't know
we
what,
like them.
Yeah, but one, they fit us because I don't know what size I am anymore, and two, we actually like them.
Yeah. But we'll do a little a try on for you guys as well, and give you an insight to some of the bits that we're going to have.
Try on.
Yeah.
I'll show them a video of the stuff, but I'm not trying anything on when I'm pale, lads, when I've no spray tan on me.
She's not going to do it, lads. She's going to leave me on my own trying on some bits.
You'll only love that.
So yeah, this is kind of what's happening right now, and so we'll keep you in the loop of what's going on, and yeah, keep watching and
Thanks for joining us.
follow along on this bit
Little
of
journey we're having.
yeah.
Very exciting.